I won't eat it. It's like sulfur. And I don't have any problem pooping all by myself. I don't need yoga.
पहले हम करा रहे हैं लाफ्टिंग योगा
या लाफिंग योगा
शुरू करें
ठीक है
Of the season 9 tell-all, Jasmine confronted Matt and accused him of being with another woman named Elizabeth while they were supposedly together. Matt initially tried to dodge, denying an intimate relationship with Elizabeth. Eventually, under pressure, Matt admitted there had been intimacy between him and Elizabeth. Matt claimed that the involvement with Elizabeth ended within the first few weeks of his relationship with Jasmine. He insisted that by the time Jasmine moved in after being kicked out by her previous husband, he was no longer seeing Elizabeth. But Jasmine wasn't convinced. During the tell-all confrontation, she felt betrayed, especially because she had become vulnerable, was co-parenting a child with Matt, and believed in him. She accused him of lying and of being dishonest about his past and intentions. Jasmine reportedly crashed out emotionally. She left the confrontation, calling Matt trash, saying she felt she'd been deceived, and sharply criticizing his behavior. Following the reveal, the dynamics between them changed dramatically. According to sources, Matt began rethinking their relationship. He admitted that handling Jasmine's anger. To understand why this reveal shook things up so much, here's some background. Jasmine was still legally married to her former partner, Gino Palazzolo, when she became involved with Matt. She and Gino had been working on an open marriage arrangement, but tensions and accusations of cheating on both sides had already built up. During the season, Jasmine announced she was pregnant, but the father was Matt, not Gino. Later, she gave birth to a daughter, Matilda. This complicated things even more. A child with Matt, while still legally married to Gino, triggered major legal and emotional complications, especially regarding parental rights, family acceptance, and social/family pressures. When Matt proposed to Jasmine with a string ring in the season 9 finale, Jasmine declined to commit, citing trust issues, unresolved legal status, divorce with Gino not finalized, and her own emotional scars. For her, the past felt too heavy to rush into a new marriage. According to Matt's side, maintaining a relationship under those conditions was difficult. He reportedly said he wouldn't wait around forever, suggesting their relationship had an expiry date if Jasmine didn't decide soon. Jasmine has publicly said she feels betrayed. The discovery that Matt had another partner after she moved in and had a baby with him undermined her sense of trust. She criticized him harshly, calling him a piece of trash, and expressed anger that he had juggled multiple women. Immigrant status, ex-husband, open marriage aftermath. The revelation seems to have shaken Jasmine deeply. It's unclear whether she sees a future with Matt. Matt reportedly began second-guessing the relationship. After the confrontation, he said he was tired of the emotional instability, the drama, and Jasmine's unresolved baggage. Some cast members, including his own family, urged him to leave before it's too late. The fact that he had proposed once and was now admitting to reconsidering shows that the us versus them path may no longer be viable, especially with a child involved and intertwined legal/immigration complications. Matt's mother was emotionally hurt by the revelations. She admitted feeling deceived when she learned about Jasmine's past marriage to Gino and the fact that her son had a baby with a woman who, legally, was still married. For families watching the situation, dividing loyalties and institutional/social expectations, marriage, divorce, legitimacy of children, moral judgment of open relationships, raised big questions about what's right, and whether Matt's family could accept Jasmine and the baby under these tangled circumstances. Fans of the show have been divided. Some believe Jasmine had no right to demand loyalty from Matt, given her own marital status with Gino at the time. Others think Matt's cheating, after he invited her into his life and into fatherhood, is inexcusable. As a result, public opinion has grown more critical of both of them. Some see this as karma for the open marriage attempt gone wrong. Others feel deep sympathy for Jasmine and her child, calling the situation heartbreaking. This arc between Jasmine, Matt, and Gino offers a few broader themes and warnings. The arrival of a child, Matilda, means that this is no longer just TV drama. Custody, legitimacy, parental responsibility, all these now affect a real person. Mistakes, betrayals, legal complications become more than gossip. Matt scares me because he is very fertile, Jasmine laughed. The fact that that man got me pregnant with all the precautions we were taking? He scares me a little. Jasmine noted that Matt is Romanian, and Romanians in their culture are very well known for having a big family. However, she's not looking to add any more children to the mix. Pineda has 2 sons in Panama from a previous relationship. I'm almost 40, she pointed out. I don't want to go through another pregnancy. I'm so tired. What he's saying is that we're literally never going to sleep. I haven't slept in 7 months. I'm like, no thank you. But yes, he wants to have more children. But good luck with that. He can have them with whoever he wants to, but I'm not ready for it. However, she also gushed that Matt is an amazing dad and that she loves the bond he has with their daughter Matilda. It's something that makes me heal in a certain way because I never had a dad, Jasmine shared. Actually, my dad rejected me a lot because I was a girl. Seeing that my daughter is going to have what I always dreamed of, it just makes me so happy. I know that Matt adores her and there's nothing he wouldn't do to just protect and care for Matilda. Meanwhile, Jasmine's sons have not met their baby sister in person yet, but she said they're very happy to have her in the family. One of my biggest concerns was how would they feel, she admitted. As a mom, the fact that we're not physically together, I didn't want them to feel like, oh, my mom moved forward, she's making a whole family, what about us? Surprisingly, they were very happy. Very excited because it's a girl and now they feel so overprotective. They're always bragging about her and they cannot wait to meet her in person. Gino came with so much anger and he really knows how to push my buttons and trigger me, Pineda admitted. But I can say that I am happy that I finally had a conversation with him that I couldn't have in the past, like 2 adults, without yelling. I poured my heart out to him because I think that I needed that closure, even though he pretends that whatever I'm saying he doesn't care or is not true. I just needed to let it out and I feel so relieved. It's like a weight off my shoulders. Of Palazzolo filing for divorce, Pineda admitted that she knew her marriage was in big trouble, but said she was not expecting the conversation to turn to divorce when it did. It made me sad because I still loved him at the time and I wanted things to work out. By him mentioning what he wanted was a divorce, it was eye-opening for me. Pineda said she was willing to do whatever it takes to try and make things work, even if it meant forgetting about the open marriage and ending her relationship with Matt Branisterianu, whom she started dating when she and Palazzolo came to their open agreement. My relationship with Matt made things even harder for me because, on one hand, I have Gino, who's my husband, who I'm still in love with, and on the other side, I had Matt, who started to develop feelings for me and was expecting me to make a decision, Pineda explained. I was like, okay, are you guys not noticing that you both are just breaking me? I'm just broken and I can't turn on and off my feelings like a switch. Ever after? Star Matt Branisterianu's mom, Olympia, she made it clear that she was very disappointed that Matt had a baby with series regular Jasmine Pineda out of wedlock. Then, Jasmine revealed that she was still legally married to her ex, Gino Palazzolo, which only made matters worse. However, nothing could have prepared us for her next move. During the preview for the 3rd part of the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 Tell-All, No Limits, viewers witnessed Jasmine reveal to her 90-day bestie, Julia Trubkina, that Matt's mom already has another woman lined up to marry Matt if Jasmine isn't willing to tie the knot, which, if you've seen the finale of the regular season, you'll know. She has been actively trying to bring her sons to the States and gave Swan an exclusive update about her progress. Pineda also revealed whether her sons have a relationship with Matt Branisterianu, the father of her 3rd child. Before Jasmine Pineda met Gino Palazzolo and moved to the United States to be with him, she was married and had 2 children. The 90-Day Fiancé star shares sons Juance and JC with her first husband in Panama. Since 2023, Jasmine has been living in the U.S. following the approval of her K-1 visa, but her boys are still back in her home country. She has since made it her mission to bring Juance and JC to the States, and gave Swan an update on the status of that process ahead of the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 Tell-All. That is something I am working out on my own to bring my children, she revealed. Given the fact that I'm not a citizen, I'm just a permanent resident. It's making things a little bit harder, but it's possible. I just got an immigration lawyer that is helping me through that process. It might take time, but I hope that eventually I will be able to be reunited with them. Earlier this year, Jasmine gave birth to a third child, a daughter named Matilda, with Matt Branisterianu. The pair's romance began when Jasmine and Gino decided to open their marriage amid issues in their relationship. Matt has yet to meet JC and Juance in person, but Jasmine told us he still has a relationship with her boys. If you think 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9 can't get any messier. You obviously haven't seen one of the 90 Day Fiancé signature tell-all specials. After watching the trailer for the Season 9 tell-all, the Season 9 reunion is going to be must-watch television. But which couple is possibly not participating in the tell-all? From bitter exes Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo to new parents Tiger Lily and Adnan Abdel Fattah, 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9 has taken 90 Day Fiancé fans inside the highs and lows of their favorite franchise couples. Throughout the season, some couples' bonds have grown stronger, while others have completely crumbled. Plus, for the first time, 3 couples shared overlapping storylines, spending time together in almost every episode and stirring up drama with each other every step of the way. Looking forward to the tell-all, it's clear that these 8 couples have given us more questions than answers, so we're eager to find out what they'll actually address during the season finale event. Is Gino still trying to get Jasmine deported? Will Tiger Lily and Adnan take the stage? Are any of these couples headed to 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3? Find out everything we know about the Season 9 reunion below. Yes, there will be a tell-all for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9. Every season of Happily Ever After has ended with at least 2 tell-all episodes, and the past 2 seasons have featured 4 to 5 tell-all episodes, renamed Tell-All No Limits. Now, TLC has scheduled a 4-part Tell-All No Limits to wrap up the loose ends of all the Season 9 drama. The tell-all will begin on Sunday, November 9th, at 8/7C, during Happily Ever After's usual time slot. For Season 9, the tell-all episodes will premiere 4 Sundays in a row, November 9th, November 16th, November 23rd, and November 30th. Tell-all, which only included a selection of the season's cast members, the Happily Ever After tell-all includes all of the couples from the season. This means that Julia Trubkina and Brandon Gibbs, Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne, Darcy Silva and Georgie Rusev, Cara Bass and Guillermo Royer, Loren and Alexei Brovarnik, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo, and Elizabeth and Andre Castrovet. Jasmine's current partner, Matt Branisterianu, has also been confirmed to join the main cast in the tell-all house. Aside from that, viewers can expect to see other major players from during the season, which could include Darcy's sister and brother-in-law, Stacey Silva and Florian Sukic, as well as Brandon's parents, Betty and Ron Gibbs. Historically, 90 Day has invited back fan-favorite former cast members to comment on their current couples during the tell-all as well. If we had to guess, these guests could include Tiger Lily and Adnan were featured in the first half of Season 9. However, it appears that the couple will not make an appearance during the tell-all. During the preview for the tell-all, it was clear that Tiger Lily and Adnan were not present on stage or in the tell-all house. While TLC has not explicitly announced the reason behind the couple's absence, fans have theorized that they were cut from the season due to a message that Adnan posted on social media. TLC just dropped the trailer for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Tell-all on November 2nd, 2025, and it looks wild. In under 2 minutes, the teaser has more drama than most people's whole year. There's shouting, sobbing, and perhaps a few folks wishing they'd stayed home. The 4-part special promises to reveal all the secrets viewers have been yearning to hear, including nasty breakups, embarrassing makeups, and a few potential romantic catastrophes. For anyone new to this universe, 90 Day Fiancé first hit screens in 2014 and follows couples trying to get married before a 90-day visa timer runs out. Happily Ever After? Checks in on those who actually said, I do, just to see if things are still happily ever after or more like happily never again. The tell-all is the big showdown. Everyone in one room, facing their problems and trying really hard not to throw a drink. The trailer opens with immediate tension between Elizabeth Pothist and Loren Brovarnik. Elizabeth addresses their fractured friendship directly, though the specific reason remains unclear. The confrontation sets the tone for what's coming, with Elizabeth declaring, This scene shows that the 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After cast isn't holding back this season. Darcy Silva confronts her husband, Georgi Rusev, about his behavior with other women. She accuses him of overt flirtation, which she calls networking. Darcy dismisses this explanation and labels his actions disgusting. The conversation highlights ongoing trust issues in their marriage. Meanwhile, Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina are dealing with their own problems. The trailer suggests that Brandon's parents continue to create trouble in their relationship, which has been a recurring issue during their time on the show. Yara Zaya breaks down while discussing her marriage to Jovi Dufresne. Through tears, she reveals. Her emotional confession hints at serious problems threatening their relationship. The trailer's biggest revelation involves Jasmine Pineda, her current partner Matt, and her ex-husband Gino. Jasmine confronts Matt about alleged infidelity, asking directly if he slept with someone else. Then she's shown with Gino telling him. The 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Tell-all appears to be ready to explode, complete with drama, tears, and far too much truth. Old friends are becoming foes. Couples are revealing secrets they probably shouldn't, and no one is holding back. It's a mix of therapy and chaos, yet still wildly entertaining. When it all begins, 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Fans will finally find out who is truly in love and who is just really good at pretending. And Gino were shown broken up on the tell-all event for 90 Day, The Last Resort, and Jasmine also dropping the bombshell that she was pregnant with the child of Matt, who she began seeing when she had convinced Gino to open their marriage. But the 7 other couples, Brandon and Julia, Tigalili and Adnan, Kara and Guillermo, Jovi and Yara, Elizabeth and Andre, Loren and Alexei, and Darcy and Silva, are all married and hoping to last forever. Gino admitted that he was sitting at home and crying every day since Jasmine broke his heart. However, he said he was ready to get back out in the dating world and meet someone new. Gino said he wanted to file for divorce from Jasmine immediately, but couldn't because he wanted to make sure the immigration fraud he had filed against Jasmine took effect. Jasmine committed adultery, cheated on me with the dude down the street at the gym, got pregnant, and I'm considered the father of this baby? Gino vented in a confessional. That's really F-cut up. She absolutely F-cut up my life. I think I need to go to Congress and get that rule changed. I have investments and don't want to give free money away to someone that doesn't deserve it. That's a cheater and a liar and a hoe. While choosing a photo for her profile, Gino received a call from his uncle, who told him to look at Jasmine's social media. Gino learned in that moment Jasmine had given birth to a baby girl named Matilda. Karma is a BTCH. She's going to get hers. Gino told his uncle. Gino said Jasmine had wasted 4 years of his life, and the photo of Jasmine and Matt holding their newborn baby was clearly hard for Gino to say. I'm just going to look forward to my life and finding somebody who really loves me. But let's just say she's going to have some surprises in the future, Gino boasted in a confessional. Jasmine is going to have to do an interview to renew her green card and prove their marriage was true and there was no fraud. Good luck with that. Let's see how happy and jolly their relationship is going to be. Gino was then shown going out shopping for some new clothes. He was ready to spend a pretty penny on improving his look. Jasmine was shown dressing her baby to meet Matt's mother for the first time. Jasmine said she never had a mother-in-law because they were all dead, and so this was a big deal to her. Jasmine admitted she was very nervous and not exactly thrilled about the idea of having to deal with a mother-in-law. Matt said he'd never been more tired in his life than in the last 2 months taking care of Matilda. He also gushed about how Jasmine was a trooper and must have been 4 times as tired. To introduce Jasmine to his mother and sister for the first time, so he was naturally feeling a little anxiety about the big moment. Matt had told his mother that he and Jasmine were engaged, but that news shocked Jasmine. We are not. We haven't even had this conversation as a couple, Jasmine said. I told her that so she'll leave us alone and to make her happy, Matt confessed. Jasmine told the cameras that she and Matt weren't even talking about marriage because she was still legally married to another man. Jasmine thought Matt lying to his family was stupid, but Matt insisted everything was going to be fine. Jasmine then met Matt's sister Rebecca and mother Olympia. There were warm hugs all around, but Olympia said she wanted to see her son married and that he should have wed Jasmine before welcoming a child. Olympia was also shocked to hear that Gino was the legal father of Matilda. Olympia started to cry because she was so worried for her son and grandbaby. It was a very emotional gathering for them all. Olympia decided to trust Matt and let things play out amongst Matt, Jasmine, and God. Matt hated seeing his mother cry, but he said he didn't regret anything because he loved Jasmine and their beautiful baby girl. When discussing the gathering outside later that night, Matt tied string around Jasmine's finger and proposed marriage to her. Even though Matt didn't have a ring, he told Jasmine that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. "You are strong and you are doing a great job. I promise it's going to get better, and I'm going to help you. I will try to take care of you and love you right. So, Mama, even with this string, would you marry me?" Matt asked in tears while down on one knee. 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 Episode 17 aired on October 26, 2025. The latest episode was packed with emotional moments, including a major milestone, one of the cast members welcoming a new baby. Viewers watched as Jasmine gave birth to a baby girl, while Julia and Brandon visited her OB appointment. During the visit, the couple grew emotional as Brandon opened up about the kind of father he hopes to be. The latest episode also featured Gino visiting his lawyer to discuss his future. He learned some shocking news about being a father to Jasmine's baby. It was because the two were still technically married. The episode also featured cast members, including Stacy, Darcy, Elizabeth, and more. A lawyer gives Gino devastating news. Georgie comes clean to Darcy. Loren and Alex leave Lake Placid while the rest of the group hunts for Sasquatch. Brandon and Julia get some life.